Hi guys and welcome to Club 3 episode number 5. We kick off the profile of Ellis Yandolo, I believe is how you pronounce his name, 25-year-old Englishman. As you can see, contracted to us now. We signed him on a free transfer. He can play virtually on that left hand side anywhere. We put him in sort of a backup at left back, really. Decent little player. Happy to have him in and playing with us, born from Chatham. So he's had a decent impact while he's been here so far. We've had some hit and miss games, which you can see now. Obviously, last time he was 2-0 victory over Larne, and the 0-0 versus Cliftonville. We then went and played Institute, where we lost 4-2. Not a good game. We did take the lead, but a Gerpender hat-trick, including a 93rd minute penalty, and Ahu Backham scoring the goals for Institute to condemn us to a 4-2 defeat. Institute were bottom of the league as well, which is incredibly frustrating. We then beat Glenavon 2-1, 2 goals from Kafar Friel before a Ross Hunter pulling one back and make it a little bit tense, but we hung on for the victory. Then a 3-0 victory over Carrick Rangers. 3 goals this time for Kafar Friel. Gives him 7 good in a row. Before another 2 for him in a 2-1 victory over runaway league leaders Linfield. This was a massive victory for us. Kafar Friel put us ahead. Then they got a, in my eyes, contentious penalty. Shane Levery scoring that before an 88th minute winner for Kafar Friel. 0-0 then with Dungannon Swift after that, which is incredibly annoying, before a 3-2 defeat to Coleraine. Jamie Glackin put them ahead. Jack Kinner made it level before Glackin scored again on the stroke of half time. 7 minutes after half time, he scored his 3rd goal, got his hat trick. Kenny Kane pulled one back late on, but too little too late really for us. Pretty harsh. Also means we now cannot win the league at all. The highest we can finish is 2nd. We have gone for the league split. So what the thinking is, in this episode, we're going to play the first game of the split, which is Linfield. Then I'm going to go away and play these 3 games, and then we'll come back to the Glentoran one in this episode. And I know we've had some comical goals go against us this season, but I do just want to show you a goal from the Glenavon game, if it's going to load it up for me. Kafar Friel's goal, the opener. McElroy's free kick floated in, going miles wide, and the keeper decides to parry it back into his own net, and towards his own area. And Hjorfi goes to clear it and fires it straight against Friel to go in. So yeah, that put us on the right path for them 3 games. But if we just take a look at the league table, we're currently down in 5th place. I think even 2nd's a bit too much. 3rd place is definitely still on. We could definitely catch Crusaders. And worst case, we are guaranteed the European playoff place now as well. So we'll see how these next couple of games go. We might be resting people in that final game. But this is the team we're going to go for today against Linfield. Glendon, Lorimer, Barmer, Casey, Clark, Miller, Winchester and Miller. Wade, McElroy and Friel, with Andolo, Simpson, Arthur, Kinner, Casement, Beattie and Kane all on the bench. So let's go and see if we can recreate what we did last time last time that we played Linfield. Obviously it wasn't on camera, but a victory here would be very, very nice. So I'm going to go tell them we've got nothing to lose here, that we can go and nick something. And we'll just have a little bit of moan of the journalist there. They do play some possession football. I do like possession football. But I'm not envious about it. We play some pretty good football ourselves at times. Pretty much whenever you're not watching is when it happens, as McAllister gets in, and that's a wild shot. Con Clark does keep it in though. Gets past his man easily, and Clark clears it out. Friel picks it up. And he's got a lot of work to do on his own here. Instead, he gives it away to Plum. Con Clark gets down the wing again. Into the area. And shoots wide. Not a great effort there at all. But dangerous to start this game off. And yeah, I'm not hoping for much at all in this game. Linfield are by far and away the better team. Well, the best team in this league, as Lavery gets into the area and he does make it 1-0. Shane Lavery with his 20th goal of the season. And yeah, I wouldn't expect too much from this game at all. Simple, no real closing down. And I believe it was Clark that was playing him onside. We might see a replay, see if it was tight, because nobody around him was playing him onside, so it must have been someone down here. We're not going to see a replay. And I'm going to go cautious. We've not had a single shot yet, as we have a corner, so maybe this is a chance here. This is what we need to take advantage of, set pieces. McElroy's ball in, Wade hits the crossbar, and like I say, we need to take them chances, really, off the crossbar. It stays 1-0 to Linfield, and, well, if that had gone in, it'd be a completely different ball game. As, what a goal that is from Bastien Herry. And, well, that probably puts it out of range. That's an incredible strike, just placing it in the bottom corner. And yeah, I mean, it's not been a great season, has it, this season for YouTube video games at all. To be fair, it's not been a great season at all. Just far too inconsistent. And, well, it's now 5 points between us and Crusaders with 4 games left. I mean, obviously, we do play everyone up here, bar Linfield, after this game. As Plum with a corner, swings it in. Glendon comes to punch it, misses the ball completely, bounces around. And, well, 3-0, and what do you do about that? Look at the keeper here. Tries to punch it, it hits the guy on the line. Then Lavery gets a toe to it and slides it in. And, well, we go into half time, 3-0 down. And I thrash some arms home, we're far from pleased with that. And, well, screw it, we might as well go attacking now. We might as well go attacking. Wade not having a good game. It's going to take him off. I'm going to bring Beattie on. Kinner on. And Simpson. So basically the 3 people that I signed in the summer from the old club. From Newry City have all just come on to potentially try and change this game. I'm not expecting too much at all. We are going to berate them. Miller is having a very poor game as well. Dooley with a corner now. Are they going to make it 4? Keeper comes. He actually claims it this time. Quick ball downfield. Not really going to get there at all. Dooley does pick that up first. Easily past 1. Beattie gets back at him, but Dooley's still on the ball. Beattie's tried about 3 or 4 times to get the ball off him. Played it in for Lavery, and it's blocked there. It's gone out for a corner. And, well, honestly, I'm just waiting for this game to be over and done with. Cross comes in, header clear. McAllister, just easy for them. Miller tries to make a tackle. And, well, that was questionable. He made a tackle, and then about 4 hours later, the attacker went down. But 2 additional minutes, time is ticking away. It's going to be a 3-0 defeat. It is a 3-0 defeat. And, well, I'm going to tell them we're not happy with that. It's motivated a few of them, but we need some big results now if we stand any chance of automatically qualifying for Europe. I mean, obviously, it was a fantastic goal that we conceded from Harry. Horry, I don't know how you pronounce that either. I've blown it when we go to some of the other leagues, definitely, but we're just going to guess. Pretty much until people correct me, then that's what I'm going with. Craig's has been fantastic covering ground, and that's, well, a nice short press conference for us. So, like I said, I'm going to go play these 3 games off camera, and then we're back for the Glentoran one to finish this episode off. So, back in just a moment. Okay, so we're back for the second game of this episode, and, well, as you can see with the team lineup, we're going with pretty much a rotated squad. We can't finish anywhere other than 5th now in this final game. I've decided it's going to be a bumper episode. We are going to go and take a look at the playoffs as well, the European playoffs. We're going to play through them. Let's take Armour out. So yeah, we're going with a pretty much completely changed team. We've only got the 2 Millers that play regularly relative. Simpson, obviously, he's been a backup for us. But yeah, we're going to go and, just jump into this game. I don't expect too much at all from this. Massive 10 changes from the last time out. I will also go through the games that we played, because I didn't do that. We beat Coleraine 1-0, Johnny Fraser before a 1-0 defeat to Crusaders, and a 4-4 draw with Larne. We were 3 goals up at half time before blowing it. So yeah, and that basically put us in 5th. We can't do any better, so we're just going to rest for the playoffs, and we'll try and get some European football next season. But because the league hasn't finished and the playoffs haven't been scheduled yet, I don't actually know how long we've got between now and the playoffs. So this could be a case of, well, we didn't need to rest as Byrne gets in behind. He did look offside. He was offside. Indeed, we have a free kick even. Goal kick now apparently for offsides. That's a bit of a change. Linfield have romped to the league title again as Owens hits it clear. Maron to Yappy. Skips past the tackle of Simpson. To McDade. Hits the post and Boyd gets it out 10 minutes in. Not the best start, but again, I don't expect much at all from this game. So this is basically a write-off really, this game for me. It's just, giving some of the younger promising players a bit of a chance to develop a little bit more, get some first team football, and potentially work their way into the squad for next season. So next season we definitely need to be looking at winning something, as a long range strike comes in, fires over the bar, and from the goal kick we have another highlight instantly. It gives in straight back to them. But yeah, we need to be winning something at least to be season 4. So we don't have a particular time frame in terms of seasons to win everything, but it's safe as a full calendar year until the next game comes out, as McDade's header goes straight at Hegarty. Then that gives us 52 weeks, and we have 52 countries to complete. Now we're 2.5 weeks worth of recordings in, as McGrath gets in behind, and he's hit the post, and he's going to get to the rebound, and John McGrath, I've changed it from that time, it is McGrath, scores on his debut, makes it 1-0 to Ballymena against Glentoran. Big result for us. Hegarty's ball over the top as we're talking about plans. Keeper started to come, decided to go back off the post and gets to the rebound before the goalkeeper. Not great goalkeeping at all from them, but we have the lead. So yeah, I guess I was saying before, was rudely interrupted by scoring a goal. We really need to be completing some countries pretty soon. I might have to start looking at potentially moving on from Ireland, so we don't have to stay here until we've won everything. We can quite possibly move on to some of the other leagues we have loaded. So there's plenty of options. We will see. I do feel relatively comfortable about this team. We have 2 players that are coming in already for next season that I've already confirmed, which you will see in the new episode, the new season starting, as Jack Byrne makes it 1 apiece, with some pretty nice football, to be honest. Nice little interplay on the edge of our area to get in. Lord Farquaad, there is his nickname. Look, a couple of 1-2 touch football, and first time strike goes past the keeper and makes it 1-1. And again, I'm massively upset about that, as Miller's corner comes in. towards the near post, and it's header clear. Boyd back to Miller. Can he get it back across? He can. Header clear again. Miller again. Back to Boyd this time. Collins being closed down. Boyd in a bit of space. King with plenty of space. Pulls it across. McGrath on the volley, and Malden gets there and holds it as well. Prevents it. A decent move from us. And he's going to look to go downfield, is he? He is indeed. Dade is behind Owens. Tries a through ball. Miller goes back to the keeper, and that's a risky ball back. Fortunately, Hegarty just smashes it clear. But yeah, 2 players already confirmed, which I'm excited to show you as they hit the post. And I feel a bit very optimistic actually about next season. Obviously, we've got quite a big gap to close between us and Linfield. But I'm cautiously optimistic about next season. Hopefully, we can close that gap. And, potentially some of these younger players coming through as well. We've had a fair bit of success in this series so far with younger players. Really making an impact. And as this first half is coming towards the end, just a minute left, they've been relatively impressive so far, to be honest with you. A couple of players not playing at the best, but a lot of players making their first team debut or their professional debut in any football. As ball comes across, Carlin just heads over there. 2 additional minutes in this half. Going to go into half time at 1-1. And that was a bad team talk. I went with my assistant manager, and he's sort of thrown me on the bus there. They've all uninspired. Let's go and praise them, shall we? See if we can turn that around a little bit. Miller heads clear. Martin into Gallagher. Maron knocks it forward towards McDade, who flicks it on. Hegarty's going to claim that pretty easily. Quickly downfield, but they're going to win the ball back, and they're playing that little quick, 1 and 2 touch passes again. Ball across, and Carling just heads over, and that was a big chance there for Glentoran. The praise hasn't particularly gone down very well either. So let's go and take a look at some changes now, shall we? We're going to bring Kinnett on. We're going to bring Divine on, maybe. And, well, we can only really make sort of attacking changes. Colin's going to come off for Kobe Arthur, who has been a regular as such, but we need a pretty big game from him. As my phone goes a little bit crazy. Apologies for that. Divine shoots, and, well, Malden hasn't particularly been tested too much. We've not seen him pull off any fantastic saves. They've all been relatively simple, but we're having chances, and that is promising. Simpson to McGrath. Gives the ball away. The winger, I believe it was Divine actually, even though he should have been, down this side of the pitch. I think he'd come central. Didn't continue his run, and that's where the ball was going. McLean's cross comes in. McMurray, free header, and it just goes over. And let's go and encourage them now. But, highlights straight from the goal kick. Miller is complacent. Carlin shoots from range, and Hegarty pushes it over. Decent save. Decent strike. We have encouraged him. That's, motivated a few of them. Corner comes in, and Maron heads straight at Hegarty there. To be fair, Hegarty hasn't really been tested either. They've been the better team if you look at the stats. Definitely, but these young lads have certainly held their own so far. It's another corner for Leons. And Farquhar, Lord Farquhar, scores the goal. Then Dulop into raptures. I've completely gone to Shrek here. Farquharson, I guess is how you pronounce his name. Above 4 players there to get his head to that. And perhaps a little bit harsh on this young team, if it stays this way. We do have a free kick. Not quite enough on that to get Kinner in. And they just knock it between the two of them before going downfield. Simpson gets his head on that, but Carlin picks up. McMurray out to Yappy. Pulls it across for Carlin. It's deflected. Still a chance. Still a chance. Ball back across. Finally tackled and finally cleared away. Miller probably should have left that clearance. We could have probably got it downfield. Linfield ended the season in style. They're 2-0 up against Crusaders. They're going to have a lovely title celebration there. I think this is the third year in a row they've retained the title now. So definitely the team to beat. Leon's out to Yappy. Easily past his man. Into Burn. 3-1. Very harsh, I feel, on some of these young lads. They've played pretty well. And I mean, I'm not too disheartened. It's slightly worrying that Simpson has been one of our worst players, and he is one that has been more of a regular than anyone else. He's not had a great game at all. As the corner comes in, just about headed clear. McMurray picks up. Leon's cross back in. Miller heads clear. Maron. 3 additional minutes to be played with 30 seconds left of this half. And I mean, maybe they're just going to knock it round. The fact that the highlight's still going on thinks that, you know, they may make it 4 here. Clean to Morgan. Back to McLean. Ball over the top, and Hegarty easily claims that. It was pretty quickly downfield, but it's going to go over the top of everyone. Back to the keeper, Malden. And Byrne is in again, and there we go. He makes it 4. I believe that's his hat-trick. It is his hat-trick indeed. And, well, very harsh on the young lads, definitely. Undeserved. Undeserved, definitely. They have been the better team. They've had 35 shots, apparently. And I'm cautiously... Okay, I tried to tell them they gave it the best, but it's demotivated all of them, which is quite nice to see. That means they know they should have done better. So, again, I'm not too disappointed. And that just popped to say we've got 4 days until our playoff game. So, that's what we're going to come back for. We're going to come back for the European Places playoffs in just a moment. Right, so we are back for the playoff games. And as you may notice, change of attire, we're on a different day. I took a break from recording, seeing as that was like 1 AM when I finished doing the first part of this video. So the second part, we're coming in with fresh head, fresh ideas, but not really a fresh team. A team that we've seen a lot of this season, mostly. Glendon in goal, Lorimer, Barmer, Casey, Clark, Corbett, Miller, Winchester, Fraser, McElroy and Friel up top. Jake Corbett is someone that we don't particularly know. I don't know why these have all changed. That's not what I want at all. Let's try and get them back to normal. So this will be Corbett's first appearance for us since joining us on a free transfer from Warren Point Town. And well, let's go and see how we do against big rivals Coleraine, who we generally have the number of. We normally do pretty well against Coleraine. We've had a few negative results, but mostly I think we're the better team. Let's go and pump some fist, tell the players we're favourites for a reason. I am confident in the squad's ability. I'm very excited to potentially reach the final. You can tell it's a big game as we get the fancy intro showing the lineups for each team. We make 10 changes from that last game where obviously we played all of the youth players. Apparently we've not conceded in 10 games when Barmer's been playing, which could be pretty massive. And let's go and change match stats to latest scores. So we can ignore the Institute Ballymena Mallard game. That is the relegation promotion playoff. Apparently we've got Lon's name up there twice, but that's the other game that's going off as the corner comes in and Dean easily claims that and very quickly looks downfield to absolutely nobody. Got no idea what's going through his mind there. Ball over the top from Ballymena, finds McElroy, first time shot, and it's hit the crossbar / post and bounced across the face of goal and gone wide. Larne playing odds in the other semi-final game, so keep an eye on what happens there. The winner of this game will be playing them for that European place. Flick on from the header again from Coleraine. Casey picks it up. McElroy looks over the top towards Friel, who brings it down and gets past his man pretty well, and decides to shoot from a ridiculous angle, which was a little bit annoying, really. Apologies for the squeaky chair as well. And then me just sipping on tea. It's not been a very professional end to this episode, really, has it? I'm just chilling, really. See, there's no pressure in this game. That's what it is. I'm just relaxed. I mean, if you look at the statistics, it's not been a great game at all. As we go into half time, I'm going to point some fingers and let's tell them we deserve to win. It's motivated Lorimer. Corbett is nervous, which is understandable considering it's his first game for us. Larne are 1-1 with Ards. Larne took the lead before Ards equalised there. Let's go and demand some more as we come towards the hour mark. Clark replaced with Simpson will do that. And as time slowly ticks down, we'll bring on Kobe Arthur for Fraser. And we'll keep that final sub in the bag just in case we do need it. Couple of players not playing particularly well. Winchester, Friel, Corbett, all not having great games. Lorimer also. We're late on now. And, well, what do we... Tell you what, we're going to keep the change in the bag. See if we do go to extra time. Coleraine have a corner. And it's off the line. And that was a massive chance there. And now Miller can look to bring it out. Can we counter-attack here? It could go from a potential chance for them to a chance for us. And Arthur now, after the tackle... And it's a good tackle by O'Donnell. Stops that attack. And that was a chance there on the break. We're going to get a bit more positive as we go into extra time. We're going to tell them to keep working. We've motivated everyone there. We're into extra time now. Larne have won 3-1 there into the final. Throwing from Lorimer. We haven't really seen too many chances at all in this game. It's been relatively tense. Miller and Lorimer playing it between them. Cross comes in. Over the top of everyone, and McElroy should have scored there. He really should have scored. That was a big chance, and hopefully that's not going to cost us as we come towards half time in extra time. I think we should take McElroy or Barmer off. We're going to take McElroy off for... Oh, I don't know. Let's take a look at some of the penalties, shall we? Kinner? We could bring Kinner on and change formation a little bit. We'll go and play Diamond. Change Kinner to attacking. Advance forward. And we'll change it off to a shadow striker, a role I haven't particularly played him in, but we'll see how he does with it as we go into second half of extra time. And let's just... I don't think I can make another change in this. No, I can't. So, you know, you don't get the extra substitution extra time in this competition. We've got 3 minutes left. Let's shout, demand more, and let's go very attacking. See if we can nick a winner here. I really don't want penalties again, but we're getting penalties again. And, well, we haven't won a penalty shootout on camera yet this series. And if I'm perfectly honest, I don't have much hope for this one at all. I mean, they're all positive, displaying little emotion. Go and pump some first, tell them I expect him to win this. Let's try this approach. No relaxing them, tell them I expect a victory in a penalty shootout. McLaughlin first for Coleraine against Ross Glendon. Scores, bottom corner. Keeper does go the right way, but not far enough. Kinner first for us. Sends the keeper the wrong way. 1 apiece. Good penalty. Harkin. We know Glendon is pretty decent at saving penalties. Oh, and he goes the right way again, but it's a great penalty into the bottom corner from Harkin. 3-all now to step up for us. He also fantastic penalty. Keeper goes the right way again, but perfect right into that bottom corner out of the reach of the goalkeeper. Curran. Come on, Glendon. Bottom corner again. 5 pretty good penalties so far. No pressure on Arthur, who hasn't been a great signing since coming in. But he does score the penalty, and I believe it was down the middle, and the keeper almost got to it, really. Kane now for Coleraine. And, well, top corner. Perhaps if Glendon had dived that way, he stood a chance, but no could do. Simpson now stepping up. Scores also. We're effectively into sudden death. We're 4 apiece now. Beverland. Save here would be massive. And he puts it in the bottom corner, and now we're starting to feel some pressure. He's thankful to fans clapping to that brick wall behind the behind the goal. Kofi Barmer, who's asking to leave again, is unhappy. Stepping up for the penalty. He has to score. He does score. He keeps us in this. Is that Gorn? I believe that's how you pronounce his name. That's what we're doing. Alexander Gorn. Save by Glendon! And that is a massive save. And I said he was good at saving penalties. That could be huge. Diving away to his right hand side. Fantastic save there from the goalkeeper. And it's all on Miller. If he scores, we are through to the final. He's been in pretty good form to end this season. Can he do this? He can. Great penalty straight down the middle. Leroy Miller sends us through to the final of the European playoffs. A penalty victory over our biggest rivals. And well, that was a cautious game, shall we say. But beautiful nonetheless. A win is a win. And that was Rayner's last game again for Coleraine, apparently. Is he retiring? He is retiring. So, poor guy. Losers, but we don't really care, do we, at all? We're playing Larne in the final in 3 days' time. We'll be back in just a second for that one. So we're back for the final against Larne in what could be a pretty crucial game to see if we qualify for the Europa Conference League. Same lineup as the last game: Glendon, Lauren Barman, Casey Clark, Corbett, Miller, Winchester, Fraser, McElroy and Friel. It should be enough to see us through. And Larne are a pretty good team, obviously, but hopefully we can go and beat them. So let's go and jump into the game and see what we can do. Corbett not fully fit. Fraser lacking match sharpness. Should we change them? Yeah, we're going to start Murphy actually over Corbett. And let's give BT the go from the start. They're both lacking in match sharpness, but that's fine. Fraser perhaps a bit harsh to drop him. But my thinking is if it goes to extra time. So let's go and jump into this game and see what we can do. Against Larne. I don't particularly recognise any of their players. But again, unless the players that are really well known, I don't particularly know them too well at all. Well, here come the teams walking out. And well, let's see what we can do. We are on the positive mentality, of course. Going to try and take the game to them, even though they're a better team. Long ball over the top, and the series hits the post. And Beck shoots, and he's gone wide. And I did wonder if he was offside originally. Flag didn't go up. Glendon take the free kick. Friel holds it up, finds McElroy, fantastic ball, and McElroy's shot is blocked there by Sanaya, I think that was. We win a corner. McElroy to deliver. Towards the back post and it's header clear. And Duku up front. Well, one back by Beattie there. Beattie tracked him that entire way. And, well, let's see what we can do here as my cushions are sliding down as well. Let's go and encourage them for the final 15 minutes of this half. They want us to work the ball into the box. I think we probably should do that. Not much happening, to be honest, in this game. We've had that fantastic ball through. As we get a free kick now, Clark. Will he shoot? He will. And what a free kick that is. What a free kick from Matthew Clark to give us the lead on the stroke of half time. Fantastic free kick. And as we see it again, around the wall, keeper, well, it goes through his hands. Keeper should have done a lot better with that. Goalkeeping error gives us the lead at half time. I'm pleased with how things are going. They're all inspired and motivated. And let's try and keep it up into the second half. Let's try and keep this lead. They do have a throw in. Beck finds Reed. Foot in though. And Winchester to Barmer. Taken over by Murphy, who looks downfield and, well, McElroy just decided to stop running for it. Probably didn't stand a chance, but at least keep on running, lads. Show some commitment. Ball into Hale. Great tackle by Barmer. And then clearance from Lorimer. And, well, a bit of pressure at the start of this second half from Larn. And Duku. Finds Sanala. Kept in. Back to Nduku. Ball across and Nasiri does equalise 5 minutes into the second half, and we were atrocious defensively there. Absolutely atrocious. I mean, what is McElroy doing? He needs to be getting back there and closing him down. And just absolutely nobody just switching on. We've gone completely asleep. Let's go and demand some more from them. A couple of players reacted negatively to that. A couple positively. I think we should take Clark off. I'm not going to do that. Beck's throwing to Reed. Cross comes in and Duku heads it on and Glendon saves. Straight at the keeper in the end. Long ball over the top for Friel. Friel pulls it wide and we are going to go make some changes now. Friel is coming off for Kinner. Lorimer can be replaced by Simpson. And McElroy replaced by Fraser. And we're going to make all three changes now. So we definitely can ignore that advice. Go a bit more attacking. And let's go and encourage them. Very attacking, although they do have a chance now. Kerr. And, well, the referee's given a penalty. Murphy's tripped him. Idiotic tackle from Murphy. And Reed versus Glendon, 2-1. And Murphy has cost us continental football next season with an idiotic tackle there. And yet again, we blow a lead. Kurt and Duku ball across. Hale knocks it down and Kerr spoons it over. Not a great chance there at all. We demand some more. See if we can get a late chance. Take this extra time. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. It's over. Lana beat us 2-1. We've blown it yet again. And we just cannot keep hold of a lead. And we're going to have to make some major changes to this team. So we miss out on European football next season. Quite heartbreakingly, we started off pretty well. Is he going to show what competition they do go into? It was the Europa Conference League. And for long parts of that season, you know, we were up there and just instantly dropped. I mean, look at this. And we just struggled then after that. we need to make some major changes to the team. That is going to be the end of this episode. If you haven't enjoyed that, don't forget that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for more. Till next time, I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe.